That, well, stock of the day really, as far as index is concerned, is Suzlon. It's up about 6.5%. Look at the volumes, nearly 20 million shares on the NSE alone, very active on the F&O side, and it looks like the long-awaited PE deal might be finally happening. Nimesh Shah, who has picked up that particular buzz, is now here. Nimesh, what exactly have you picked up?
Well, Anuj, you've pointed out right. This is what I picked up from my sources within the dealing room, as well as from the PE players as well, that finally the deal may get struck in Suzlon. It's been a long time that the management has been talking about a private equity player to raise funds for Metaphor. Now, just to give a perspective on what's happening or what's been talked about in the market, we spoke to one of the bankers who we believe is part of this deal. We also spoke to one of the large PE player who's likely to be part of this deal, and also to one of the senior members in Suzlon. The general feedback is that yes, the talks are on at a very last leg of stage, and the deal is likely to get struck very soon. Now, what I've picked up from investment banking circle is that the dilution, which earlier Suzlon was talking about 8 to 9%, that is going to be on the higher side. But there is in no sense there is going to be an open offer which is likely to get triggered. Maybe the dilution may be more than 15% as well, but there is not going to be an open offer because the deal is going to get structured in such a way that there is going to be an equity component as well as a debt component. But again, this is still very much unconfirmed from all the sources, so it's all source-based information. But we do know that Suzlon is pretty close to raising funds via private equity players. Some of the names which are doing around is TPG, Carlyle, and few more. No official confirmation from any of the individual PE players as well. But this is all source-based. But yes, management did say that that's been their formal stance, that yes, they are looking at various options to raise funds, and PE is one of them, and maybe they may strike a deal pretty soon. So that's the official word from the management side as well. Now, what it means and why they're looking at this fund: one, they have to repay loans for Metaphor. Close to $200 million is what they have to pay in two tranches. In the first tranche, which in April, they have to pay $30 million, and the bigger chunk of $175 million has to get paid before May. So my sense is that that's why they are hurrying up, and the deal may get struck by end of this month or early April, because that's where the pressure is going to be on Suzlon to repay this debt for Metaphor. That's the general sense. As I said, the dilution is likely to be on the higher side, which means that the deal will get struck not at the higher price, but close to this current market price. But the very important caveat here is what I've picked up from sources: there is going to be no open offer because the deal is going to be structured in such a way that it's going to be a component of equity as well as debt. Anuj?
Okay, Nimesh, thanks a lot for that.